This is the lemon meringue pasta. Yes, you heard that right. We're taking an absolute classic dessert and adding a signature wok spin. I'll be making lemon curd infused tagliatelle pasta, meringue, and a crumbly crust. That makes it sound way better than it is. But what else does every great pasta dish have? If you said cheese, then you'd be completely wrong, because every great pasta dish has garlic bread. I still don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but where there's a wok, there's a way. So this is what we're going to be making. The only difference is we're making this, but a pasta. How does any good lemon meringue start? Well, not like this. Well, obviously the lemon curd. The lemon curd is the star of the show. What I have here is 4 egg yolks, 135 grams of butter, 150 grams of sugar, and in there goes 5 lemons worth of lemon juice, which is around 180 grams. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick blend that to begin with, just to give it a good start, and hopefully it, goes down a bit. Now that might look like it's split, it is. But this will come together on the heat, so all we have to do is stir consistently until it thickens up. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to put this on too high, because you will make lemony scrambled eggs. Brother, Over here I've got a pan on for the water where the tagliatelle is going to go. We have got a bit of a twist in this as well. We're going to be doing a garlic bread for our lemon meringue pasta. Now if you're not a fan of lemon meringue pie because you don't like lemon or whatever, well, I was going to suggest you still make this, but considering it's just going to be pasta with no flavour, I consider you don't do this. Our lemon curd is done now. As you can see, it's a lot smoother. I'm just going to run it through a sieve and then put it in the fridge to cool down so it thickens up a little bit. That's a good sign of some chefsmanship there. Hardly anything in there. So it's all in this bowl, which is going to be left out for a little bit just to cool down a little bit before I put it in the fridge, because you don't want to put that straight in the fridge like that, because it'll alter the temperature of everything else in the fridge. Yes, science! So with our water here, we are not going to salt it. That's right, you've guessed it. We are going to sugar it. Because the pasta's going in here, we just want to taint the pasta with a bit of sweetness. I'm just going to whisk up some egg, and this is going to be our garlic bread element. This is the mixture for our garlic bread. Can you guess what it is? An abomination. I will be letting you know shortly. So in there now is just a piece of brioche. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that in there to soak up that, and then put it in the oven until the egg is fully cooked off. So what's in there right now is egg, cinnamon, nutmeg, and caster sugar. The caster sugar will caramelize. Hopefully caramelize, and this will be our garlic bread element, doing them air thingies. French toast as our garlic bread. Into the water we go with our tagliatelle. 2 bowls should be enough. I always say 2 bowls is perfect. If you're in Thailand, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a bit more sugar on there. You do have to watch this because it will burn very quickly. So hopefully that forms a caramel layer. And I wouldn't worry about, your pasta cooling down too much, going cold. You don't want it hot. You don't necessarily want it cold. Like in between is perfect. Got a few finishing touches to make it look the part. Yeah, this is going to be a masterpiece, if I do say so myself. You may, but none of us do. While we're waiting for stuff to cook, if you could like and subscribe, that would be mostly helpful. Since the acting game finished, the last film I was in was Wokked Up, and my life ain't been the same since. Pasta is done, a little bit al dente. Nice. Tagliatelle. If you're searching for what tagliatelle is, it's just tagliatelle pasta. Just gonna check on the Frenchy tea. Frenchy tea might have stuck to the foil. Right, we're gonna have to do some more French toast because this is abysmal. Bloody hell. Right, take 2, bread in there. Now we've got a fully absorbed brioche slice. Do not take your eye off this. I have never burnt a French toast in my life. I've never even got any stuck to foil. Ideally, you want this crispy. It might not come out crispy. Woohoo, perfect. Look at that. I am going to drop this in the oven just while everything else finishes cooking. Hopefully, doesn't stick this time. I'm bloody praying. That was a hot pan. Time to bring everything together. So in this bowl, we go with our pasta. Not warm, not cold, it's like room temp. In there, we go with our lemon curd. You just want to mix that round onto a plate. On there goes some crumbs to emulate the crust, some meringue pieces. There we go, lovely, 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 lovely. And now it's just missing one thing, the Frenchy tea. Look at that. Lemon meringue pasta. Did you ever think you'd see the day?
I bet you hoped you didn't.
Let's go gadget. Oh yeah, try the French toast. Oh yeah, that is phenomenal. So that's it, lemon meringue pasta. Off the cuff, off my head, into your brain, into your screens. Like, subscribe. Let me know you want me to cook. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.